What's up, losers? Today I've got some more juicy posts from r/fatlogic to sink my teeth into. But before all that, you might have noticed a change of scenery from my previous fatlogic videos. I thought it was probably getting exhausting looking at the same pictures over and over again. So I decided to switch from the classroom to the gym, and add in some new expressions. I hope this makes the videos more watchable and fresh. With that out of the way, I won't keep you waiting any longer. This is r/fatlogic episode 31. Let's get into it.
The diet culture kid says, my body and other bodies can and should conform to the thin ideal through restriction. The diet-free kid says, my body is good, no matter its size, and I can choose a variety of foods to fuel it well. The anti-diet kid says, a system of weight-based oppression, rooted in racism and patriarchy, is unjust. All bodies are good bodies, and all bodies deserve respect and care.
Oh no, they're not really bringing the kids into it, are they? Please no. What on earth are they hoping to achieve by this? If we have to have these same silly debates over and over again, so be it. I can live with it. I am nothing if not patient. But let's not start trying to pass things on to the next generation like this. At least give them a chance to grow up before you start subjecting them to fat activism. No kid needs to be concerning themselves with so-called fat oppression, diet culture, or health at every size. Just stop. I'm kind of joking here, because obviously the children the post describes are just some fat activists' pathetic fanfic. Like, let's be real. How many kids are actually going to start soliloquizing about the horrors of weight-based oppression, rooted in racism and patriarchy? When I was a kid, I was more worried about my Yu-Gi-Oh deck than any of that stuff, haha. But at the same time, we do need to take this seriously on some level, because whether we like it or not, fat activists have children, and will no doubt continue to have children for the foreseeable future, and that is frankly alarming. Not only will these people likely raise their children in the religion of fat acceptance, with all the delusional and anti-science baggage that entails, but they will also pass their own unhealthy eating and lifestyle habits onto them. Tell them that it is fine for them to be fat, and discourage or outright forbid them from dieting, all of which amount to a frightening and severely damaging home environment for a child to grow up in. Essentially forcing a child to be overweight or obese is, in my opinion, tantamount to abuse. It damages the child's health, limits the child's ability to participate in physical activities, may cause self-esteem or social integration issues, and denies them a chance to enter adulthood with a healthy perspective on food. All of this works to ensure not only that the child has a rougher time of their youth than is necessary, but also that they will be disadvantaged compared to their peers in adulthood, and will have to work to overcome their conditioning and negative experiences where others do not. So all in all, the prospect of fat activists raising children terrifies me, but I have no idea what we can do about it. So yeah, that's depressing as all hell. On to the next post, I guess.
Let's not promote eating to cope with stress. That can lead to binging or emotional eating disorders. If you're feeling stressed, turn to a healthy outlet, such as meditation, relaxing music, a bubble bath, running, yoga, etc.
To each its own. The right foods can help heal you, be it stress or any another ailment. This post exists as a suggestion. Let's not attempt to impose our personal remedies or beliefs on others. Good day.
I'm not imposing personal beliefs. It's a well-known fact that eating to cope with stress leads to unhealthy eating patterns and can lead to disordered eating. There are healthier ways to heal from stress than coping with food. Telling people to cope with emotions using food is dangerous.
So should you. Starve yourself when you're stressed. And that's rhetorical. Please do not respond, because at some point you have to eat. The following are a list of foods that help enhance your mood. Handle stress how you feel best. And leave me alone. I don't care about your opinion. Again, good day.
Why is the only other option to starve yourself? In your mind, dealing with stress doesn't mean you eat for comfort or starve yourself. You deal with the stress in a healthy way and have a healthy relationship with food and your mental health. I'm sorry you took personal offense to my comment. I didn't mean it that way. I was only pointing out, for people who may view this, that emotional eating, to regulate emotions, can lead to eating disorders, and isn't healthy to promote for everyone.
Please get off my IG page. No one is taking personal offense. I just want you to go away. And I'm trying to be polite about it. You are annoying me. Go away. Thank you.
No one is taking personal offense. Ha, really? It sure seems like someone is taking personal offense. And I don't know that telling someone to go away, and that you don't care about their opinion, is polite. Then again, I'm hardly the arbiter of good manners. So I'll move on from that point. I don't know what is left for me to say on this one. Because the commenter in the post has already made so many of the points that I would. And done so very well, I might add. But yeah, eating as an emotional coping mechanism is a really unhealthy habit to develop. And I think that we are well within our rights to criticize people who promote this behavior to their online followings. No matter how much you might want to believe otherwise, there are no, quote-unquote, right foods that can cure you of any ailment, and eating as a response to stress will do you much more harm than good in the long term. It's not rude or mean to point this out. It's just realistic. Furthermore, I find the false dichotomy between excessive comfort eating and starving oneself, that fat activists like this try to establish, exceptionally tiresome. It's so obviously rubbish that I don't even know why they bother with it. Like, obviously it's possible to eat for subsistence, without overindulging as a response to any stress you might be faced with. Everyone with a brain realizes this. So please stop insulting our intelligence by resorting to such a lame talking point. Overall, I think the commenter did a great job in responding here, and was very polite and understanding, all things considered. If anything, this post just highlights how utterly close-minded the fat acceptance movement is. It doesn't matter how solid your arguments are, or how gently you make them. Some of these people are simply not open to being persuaded. And that's just sad.
If you're thin, there is a 99.9% chance you have said the most fatphobic garbage in front of your fat friends, family, coworkers, acquaintances, without even feeling awkward about it. Probably often, because fatphobia is a bonding activity in this society.
Yeah, not really though. I'm guessing that the kind of fatphobic garbage that this post is referring to is mostly just people talking about wanting to lose weight, or being uncomfortable at a larger size themselves. Because in my experience, it's far from normalized to make rude comments about fatness in front of fat people. And it would be seen as pretty tactless to do so. Sure, some people might delight in mocking fat people just for the fun of it. But these people are in the minority. And I'd like to think that they would be called out for their behavior. If anything, the real bonding activity that society engages in is overeating, despite the grim picture that fat activists like to paint of life in a fatphobic society. Being overweight or obese has become increasingly normalized in recent years, and most people are so used to seeing fat people that they wouldn't bat an eye even at someone who is morbidly obese, let alone single them out for bullying. So, in short, are there assholes out there who just want to make fun of fat people? Sure, but I'm sick of seeing fat activists lump everyone who is not on board with their radical fat acceptance agenda in with these assholes. It's not fair, and it's not accurate, that is all. Well, that's all I've got for you today. I hope you enjoyed the posts and my commentary. What do you think? Is food a good antidote to stress? Is fatphobia a bonding activity in society? Are you a diet culture kid? A diet-free kid? Or an anti-diet kid? Let me know in the comments. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe, or I'll go back in time and ruin your childhood with fat acceptance BS. Just kidding, haha. Anyway, catch you later.